Disney Dreamlight Valley is a game that focuses on the power of friendship, so as you can imagine, friendship is a necessary part of the gameplay. Friendship has a ton of benefits within the game, including being necessary in order to progress the game forward. But for a lot of new players, it's really easy to overlook some of the best ways to gain friendship. So today we're going to take a look at what you can get from increasing friendship levels with the various characters, as well as all of the ways that you can increase your friendship levels. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Disney Dreamlight Valley guides just like this one. But now let's begin by discussing what friendship is and what benefits you can get from it. Friendship is the leveling system with the characters of Disney Dreamlight Valley. You can see your friendship level while you're talking to a character. It'll usually appear right over their head. Friendship gives you a lot of benefits, the first one being that every few levels you will unlock a new character quest. Some of these quests, for example, a majority of the quests given to you by Merlin, are required to progress the overarching story of Disney Dreamlight Valley. But other quests are just side quests that might provide you with some other benefits, such as giving you special items. And speaking of special items, every friendship level gives you a unique item for that character. You can get a special piece of furniture, a clothing item, a motif, or some star coins. Level 10 will actually give you a special themed clothing item. Some of them are super cute, and currently level 10 is the max level for all characters, so it's definitely encouraging to get your characters up to level 10 so you can get that special item. In addition, after leveling a character to level 2, you can actually select a task for them to help you out with. This could be mining, foraging, gardening, etc. Now, if you're hanging out with that character while you complete their assigned task, the character actually has a chance of giving you an additional item. For example, I assigned mining to Mickey, so if I go mining while I am hanging out with Mickey and I mine a topaz, then he actually has a very good chance of giving me a second topaz. And actually, as you continue to level characters up, they have an increased chance with each level, so by the time you have them at level 10, they will give you more items more often than not. So as you can see, there are tons of benefits for friendship, so you definitely want to focus on building up friendship with all of your characters each day. But if you're not sure how to increase friendship, let's dive into the couple of different ways that you can increase friendship with each of your characters. The easiest method by far is having daily conversations with each friend. Whenever you stumble across someone for the first time in a day, click on them and talk to them, and you'll probably want to click the first option. I say you'll probably want to click the first option because sometimes the option could be a little bit lower if they're involved with quests or if they have something locked behind a friendship level. But it's pretty easy to understand which option is the daily conversation because it will typically be a question or a prompt that you will give to that character. Just follow the conversation and try to click some nice dialogue options and you will get some friendship points. Chatting with each character only takes about a minute or so, and it doesn't require any items, so definitely take advantage of this each day. However, just keep in mind that the increase in friendship is pretty low for this, so if you can't find a character, you are probably better off not tracking them down until you are ready to move forward with one of the other options as well. The second thing that you can do to increase friendship is to give gifts to all of the different characters throughout the day. You can really give anything as a gift. There are only a couple of items that you're not allowed to give. Typically, they're related to quests, or they might be like special items that you can only get one time. But what a lot of people overlook is that characters actually have preferred gifts that change every day. How you find these preferred gifts is by first going to the collection menu and then going to the characters screen. Hover over each of these characters, and at the bottom of the screen, it will list their 3 daily preferred gifts. As I said, each of these gifts do change every single day, so you will have one opportunity to give these characters their preferred gifts. But you can give one of each gift. So let's say that you are going to level up your friendship with Maui. You check the menu and you see that he wants a cod, an emerald, and a sunflower. You can take all 3 of these gifts to Maui and you can give them to him. But this preferred gift only lasts one time, so you can't give him like 10 sunflowers and have it all count for the same amount. Only the first one will give you an extra bonus. But you can also give additional gifts on top of these preferred gifts, or if you don't have something unlocked that someone prefers, then you can always give them other gifts. You don't have to just give them these gifts. And if you want to give them gifts that you can get more easily, you can always give them gems, or you can give them food that you've cooked. Cooked food is going to matter a lot more than like raw food, so you don't want to give them a carrot, you want to give them like a baked cod. I would definitely say giving preferred gifts is one of the best ways to increase friendship, so definitely make sure to check out the preferred gifts in the collection menu every day. But moving on, we have one of my preferred ways to increase friendship, which is hanging out. As I mentioned earlier, hanging out with friends actually provides you a benefit because if you complete the task that you assign to them, then you actually tend to get bonus items. But something that's interesting is if you hang out with a character while doing their specific task, you also increase their friendship level at the same time. So it's kind of a win-win option. You definitely want to hang out with people if you are trying to level up their friendship. A good way to do this is if you're trying to farm a specific item, then you definitely want to hang out with that character while you are looking for that item. For example, I have already mentioned that I made Mickey my mining partner, so if I was looking for iron ore, I would definitely take Mickey with me because there's an increased chance that he will find iron ore, but he will also get boosted friendship as we break through a ton of different rocks. Now, on top of doing the tasks that you assign to these characters, you also get points for doing really any other kind of task in the game. You do get fewer points, but let's say that I brought Minnie with me and she's my gardening partner. If I go mining or foraging or digging or I'm eliminating night thorns, I do still get friendship points, just at a much lower level. So don't be afraid to switch off your partners as you go and complete different tasks. You will level up everybody at some point, it just takes a little bit of time. Finally, there is one more way that you can increase friendship currently within Dreamlight Valley, and that is completing the quests for friends. As I mentioned earlier, you do unlock quests as you increase friendship levels with different characters. Completing these quests actually does increase your friendship level, so you definitely want to make sure to work on quests as soon as you possibly can to help level up your friendship faster. If you have a quest that's going to take quite a long time, then yeah, you might want to focus on some of the other ways to increase friendship if you're like really close to getting them to the level 10 max. But if it's a quest that's kind of normal, you only need to collect a couple of items or you only need to do a couple of tasks, then just knock it out really quickly and then go about the rest of your day. And just like a lot of other things, this is a win-win situation because, as I mentioned, completing quests can further the story and it can also give you special items and things like that, so it's always a good idea to focus on quests. Now, in summary, friendship really isn't too difficult to navigate in Disney Dreamlight Valley once you're familiar with the system and all of the different ways that you can increase friendship pretty easily. Don't be afraid to spend a day just leveling up friends if you don't have a lot of time to play and you want to get the most out of your play session. Always make sure to prioritize friendship. Quests are super important to complete, so you want to make sure to unlock them as early as possible. And then once you have friends at level 10, you don't need to worry about giving them preferred gifts or spending a ton of time with them if you don't want to. Level 10 friends have the highest likelihood of giving you duplicate items when you are out doing your tasks with them, so it's always good to hang out with them for that. But you don't need to spend all of your, hard-earned resources on them. Once you have them at level 10, gifts are basically worthless. So just keep all of those points in mind as you're playing the game. I promise friendship will become second nature to you and you will have a blast getting to know all of these different characters. I say that, but let's be real, some of the characters are better than others. Just get the ones that you don't like out of the way really quickly and then you'll be able to enjoy the game much more. But anyway, that is everything I have to say about friendship as of right now in Disney Dreamlight Valley. If there are any new ways to increase friendship in the future, I will definitely make a follow-up video kind of rehashing all of this and adding in that new information. But as of right now, this is everything we have. Now, if you like this guide, make sure to give me a like so that way I know you're interested in more Dreamlight Valley content. I'm planning to make more guides for all of the different aspects of the game in the next few weeks. And in the future, I would really like to make a very comprehensive series going through every single quest, trying to help you out if you are a new player. So definitely stay tuned for that and let me know in the comments if these guides are helpful or if you have any questions about any aspect of the game. Also, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the other Dreamlight Valley content. I also cover a couple of other casual games on this channel, so if you have any questions about those games as well, you can feel free to leave me a comment there as well. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.